welcome to this episode of HighPointe Happenings. I am your host, Naya. If you aren't already doing so, take a seat, breathe deep as we begin our morning meditation and mindfulness exercise.
Our minds are really eager for clear, black and white situations and feelings. We want to know exactly what we're feeling and why all of the time. This is why it can be really hard to accept situations where we're feeling two different and conflicting emotions at the same time. How can a situation make us feel sad and happy? Or nervous and excited? Or angry and compassionate? This causes our mind to jump back and forth, trying to figure out which feeling is the right feeling. But the trick is not to judge which of these feelings are right or wrong, but rather to allow ourselves to experience both at the same time. So let's give this a try. Maybe placing a hand over your heart if that feels good. Softening the gaze of the eyes. And for a moment, just feeling the chest, rising and falling with each breath underneath the palm of your hand. And however you may be feeling in this moment, whatever that emotion is, or maybe there's many, in this moment, just allowing them to be there and allowing them to exist as they are. Taking a deep breath and reminding yourself that whatever you're feeling in this moment is allowed and is valid. Nothing to do and nothing to be. Just here. And by practicing in this way, we can start to notice our very wide range of emotions and feelings and allow them to all be present and share space inside of us. Repeat this process as long as you need to, and with each breath, settling into a sense of calm.
All right, I hope you guys are feeling a lot more calm and zen after that. How are you feeling? Give me some happies and crappies and point at those emotional charts. All right, time for our calendar review segment of morning meeting. Go ahead and practice the ASL sign, discuss the date, and then we'll come back, review, and then we'll talk about what we're doing for this weekend. All right, so the ASL sign is Friday. Woo woo, Friday, right? Today is Friday, February 20th. How exciting. So I want you to clap when we say the date with me. We're going to do it in 3 segments like this. So we're going to say Friday, February 20th. You ready? We're going to say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Friday, February 20th. Awesome. Do you guys have any weekend plans? What are some fun things you're looking forward to this weekend, or chill things? All right, time for our movement break. Go ahead and start by moving your bodies over to the left. We're going to count down from 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going to move over to the other side, to our right side. We're going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we're going to stretch our hands up really tall. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and shake it out. Ooh. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to our weather forecast. Here's what's happening outside right now: windy, cloudy, rainy, or sunny, and what you can expect as the day goes on. So go ahead and discuss the weather and the ASL sign. All right. It is our last time doing the Olympic medal tracker. So not much had changed from yesterday, but we got more medals. The US has 9 gold, 12 silver, and 6 bronze. So go ahead and take this time to update the medal tracker. Awesome. So the closing ceremonies are this Sunday, I think, Sunday or Saturday. But I'm so proud of all of you. The posters have been looking fantastic. Why don't we go ahead and give yourself a round of applause for both yourself and the US Olympic team. Great job, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our of the day. Let's start off with joke of the day. Go ahead and practice the ASL sign. We'll come back and read it. All right, so the joke of the day is, why did the dog sit in the shade? Because he didn't want to be a hot dog. This one got me, guys. This is my hot dog. He never sits in the shade, even though he should. But Cooper wanted to say hi. He was being really loud, but I thought it was very fitting to put it in joke of the day because he's a hot dog. He never sits in the shade. He moves around too much. All right. Time for our riddle. Go ahead and practice the ASL sign, and then I'll come back and read the riddle. All right, so the riddle of the day is, I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening. Hint, it's not an animal. It changes as it grows older. All right, drum roll, please. A person. I'm going to be so real with you guys. When I saw this riddle, I was as confused. I don't quite get this one, but if you by some chance got it right, go you. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn, just like I did. Let's go ahead and move on over to our word of the day. The word of the day is resilient. Can you all say that with me on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Resilient. Awesome. So let's go to practice the ASL sign. So the ASL sign is like, I'm strong, right? Resilient is strength. And we'll get into the definition in a second, but go ahead and practice this. Pause it and practice it. All right. So the definition of resilient is able to recover or bounce back quickly after something difficult or stressful happens. Can you think of a time where you bounced back from a difficult time? Real world example, I'm sick, but I'm getting better. I still have a bit of a cough and a runny nose and all that fun stuff, but I'm getting better. My body stuck through the hard times and is on the other end of it. So what an example like that, what is an instance where you guys have been resilient? All right, resilient in a sentence to help you guys get those juices flowing. Even after a long, tiring day, she stayed resilient and finished her work with a positive attitude. Can you think of resiliency in a sentence? Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to our special of the day. Today is, before I say this, this is my personal favorite day. As you can see, we'll get into it. It is a National Comfy Day. It's all about slowing down, getting cozy, and enjoying life's simple comforts Whether it's wearing your softest sweatpants, wrapping up in a fuzzy blanket, sipping something warm, or spending time with people or pets you love, today is your excuse to lean into comfort without guilt. It is a reminder that rest is productive too, so fluff that pillow and relax a little. Oh, that was so cute. Um, do you guys like being comfy? Do you like being in comfy clothes and maybe sitting or laying down on the couch, reading a book, watching TV? What are some of the ways that you feel most comfy? All right, so your trivia question of the day is: how many Americans say they feel stressed on a daily basis? Is it A, about 20%, B, about 40, or C, about 60? What are your thoughts? All right, if you guess C, you would be correct. About 60% of Americans report feeling stressed every day. So, do you see why we really need a comfy day? Like some days, life can be so stressful where it's just so nice to just stay in your comfies and relax. Can everyone say relax with me on the count of three? One, two, three. Relax. Awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to our would you rather. Would you rather spend the whole day in pajamas watching your favorite shows or spend the day at a cozy coffee shop with a warm drink and a good book? Ooh, this is hard. So I did think really hard about this, and I think I would go with the first option if I'm being honest. I think I would want to be in my PJs and like lay in my couch. Yeah, I think that's what I would want to do. All right, go ahead and take a moment to go over today's lesson and activity calendar. All right, everyone. I hope you have an amazing day. This has been it for this episode of HighPointe Happenings. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I believe you have the power to make today amazing. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you back on Monday. Bye.